I just finished watching probably the most spectacular movie I've seen in 10 years. And not to try to mislead anybody, because I know that this title is the number one movie to see in 2019, but this is not a 2019 release. It's actually quite a bit older than that. It's a movie that actually stars Cher in probably the best role she ever played. You probably can guess it right now. It's Moonstruck. I am so euphoric. My heart is overflowing. That movie was so good. It was so well written. It was so well played out. You can't help but want to go put on opera music and start listening to opera music. I mean, you start the movie, you might feel down and depressed, whatever. You end the movie and you're ecstatic because you realize, I haven't seen a movie like this in so long. This movie is fantastic. It's the movie you need to see right now. Go rent this movie. It's worth renting. It leaves you wanting more. I want more Cher parts like this. Why didn't she play more parts like this? Why do I only have one Moonstruck? You know, and the script is so combobulated. I'm not even sure if that's a word, but it's so twisted and messed up. And you're like, how does the writer get it to work in the end? You know, Cher's fiance, Johnny, has to go and see the dying mother who's in Italy or Sicily, and he tasked her to find his brother who works in a bakery and make sure he comes to the wedding because there's been bad blood between them for 5 years because Ronnie, Johnny's brother, got his hand cut in a meat slicer and chopped off his fingers. And she goes to this bakery and she finds Ronnie, who's just this emotional wreck, and she's just like magnetized to it, and immediately they're just like head over heels in love with each other. And simultaneously, her father, who has a fear of death, is cheating on his wife. Now, I know this sounds awful. This is not a dirty movie. They don't show anything, so you don't have to worry about that. But he's cheating on his wife. His wife goes to a restaurant by herself and meets a man who walks her home, and her father-in-law, walking his dog, sees her out with this man who thinks she's cheating on his son, and somehow the writer makes it all come together. In the end, everything is restored, which is something we're not getting in a lot of movies. Everything seems to be teared apart, and everything seems to be nasty and ugly anymore. This is not a nasty, ugly movie. This is a warm your heart movie. Actually, at the end of the movie, if you watch it a little past the very end, sort of into the credits, you'll see the little family pictures quiet dog. You'll see the family pictures that they took together, and that doesn't exist in movies anymore. You know, the big things we have to look forward to are things like Star Wars with Rey and Poe and Finn and these horribly boring characters, you know. And if Cher were to walk in onto a Star Wars set, you would say, Rey who? Because she's so good. You instantly fall in love with Cher. She's so magnetic. I didn't want to know anything about Cher until I saw this movie with her in it, and she's so good. This is a movie worth watching. This is a movie that will warm your heart. We need more movies like this in 2019. We need good, clean movies that leave your heart warmed and you feel energetic and you want to go play opera music. I don't even like opera music that much, but I want to go play it because it's an integral part of the film. It's a wonderful, wonderful movie. Please go rent this movie and don't forget to subscribe.